TikTok Shop affiliates. Should we be reusing people's ideas in our videos or actually essentially copying other people's videos? Let's talk about this. This one's pretty controversial. I'm going to try to be as neutral as possible, but here's my take on this. I feel there's a vast difference between seeing someone's content and taking inspiration or even taking their hooks and using it in your video versus like full on taking their entire video script by script, scene by scene. And this is where a lot of creators start to have issues. And I've gone up and down in my opinions on this, but I think I have finally settled on something that I think I'm gonna stick with, but who knows, you know, things change. I have a lot of people that copy my content and usually it doesn't bother me, right? When it tends to bother me is when it's like another top creator or someone that I know knows that they can do their own content and they're just taking my ideas. Like that starts to bother me after a while, especially if it were like script by script and like scene by scene. It's like, come on. But I tell new creators all the time or people who are still learning to please steal my hooks, please steal my ideas, because I know that you're in the learning phase, because eventually you should move away from that so that way you venture out and start trusting your own process of being a content creator. That being said, when I first started, I would copy people's content because I didn't know better. I didn't understand that this would be an issue and I was like, didn't know what to do. So this is why I don't think it's like a black and white situation. I in my opinion, have like a little bit more leniency to newer creators who are still learning versus creators who kind of know what they're doing and they're still doing it. It's like, okay, let's move on from this. We are better than this. We're smarter and we're more advanced than this. There are top creators that I'm noticing recently that will take other top creators' video ideas and like follow it script by script and word by word and scene by scene. And in my opinion, this isn't okay. This is essentially stealing. I want you to understand, in my opinion, this is just my take on it. You might have a different opinion. There is a difference between looking at somebody else's content and taking inspiration from it and applying it to your content versus like full on taking someone else's like video completely. If you're a top creator and you've been doing content for a while, you know that you can take inspiration and just mold it and make it your own. You don't have to follow script by script. You're smart enough than that. You don't need to do that. I encourage any new creators even, like, don't try to copy people's things script by script. Take hooks, you know, hooks or whatever. And yes, the stuff is out there on the internet for people to use for sure. But it's kind of like one of those moral grounds at that point. Like, I guess it just depends on each creator and how they think about it. But in my opinion, you people shouldn't just like steal people's content. And this even goes down to like people's lives and stuff. Again, draw inspiration from it, just make it your own. We can be better than that.